Is my favorite day of the week. It's honestly my favorite day of the week. There's just so much energy that I love about Sundays. It's like ease and relaxation coupled with inspiration, intention, co creation. Like, it's just like, I love Sundays. I love Sundays, and that's why I love spending them with you. I am so excited to be here, to be hanging out with you. I'm going to tag some of my people. Those that come up. That's like, I guess, let's be real. Like, we've got like a top a certain amount of friends, and that just seems to work a lot better than doing the at everyone thing because not everybody wants to be put in that. But anyways, I'm excited to give you the reading for the week ahead, to be giving you the card reveals as well. For those of you who chose a card on the page prior to this video, if you have not yet done that, you can certainly do so. Comment that below. You get to choose A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. We're going to be giving you the card reveals within this video as well. I have so much that I want to share about this week that is a boatload of energy. I'm just excited for the day. That's all. I'm just excited for the day. So let's paint the picture. You have found yourself in August. Congratulations. It is an 8-month, okay, which is all around, yes, abundance, prosperity. 8s are good fortune and wealth, like, yes. However, the thing that most people don't equate to 8, and they should, is the balance that 8s welcome in. 8s are a balance number. And what's really cool about 8 is you can see where you're balanced or maybe needing a little bit more balance. Often when you write the letter 8 or the number 8, the number 8, you've got a circle on the top and a circle on the bottom. If you take a moment, I'm going to pause so you can do it really quickly, and you draw or write the number 8, go do that right now, real quick. You will notice that one of the circles within the number is bigger than the other. The top being the focus of the spiritualness, right? Hi, Miss Brenda. How are you, beautiful? And the bottom being more of the physicalness. And often, hey, Keeks, often what you will find is that one of the circles is bigger than the other. Top circle is all about spiritual. Head in the clouds, head in the spiritual world, head focused on expansion and growth and all the amazing, wonderful things that we definitely want to be focused on. And then the lower one being the physical world, being grounded in the physical experience, grounded in the worldly things. You know what I'm saying? Okay? When you draw the number 8, top and bottom, we want these circles to be even. We want to have a balance between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. Can guarantee you if you were to go and just draw your 8, you're going to have an awareness of where, you need to pull it together, friend. But you are finding yourself in the 8-month of a 9-year. Holy smokes. This is a 9, 225. 2025 is 225. It's a 9-year. And that's about completion. So when you hear Jackie come live throughout the week to talk to you about the Lion's Gate and how we are balancing and aligning the energy that the portal is opening up and gifting us around prosperity and abundance, you will not be surprised when I say to you, we have to look at the things we are going to be ending. We have to look at the things that we are going to be taking to a close, right? When it comes to prosperity or balance, money energy wants to flow in, but we've got to know where we are structuring ourselves, balancing ourselves. As Brenda says, my birthday's 9/9. Girl, 9/9 and a 9. Woo! Powerful structures, shifting and changing, foundations shifting and changing. It is a very potent time of year. Not just September, but August as well. So really big things are happening. Hey, Miss Donna, I see you popped on. Really big things are happening. Really great expansion opportunities for us for the week ahead. I am going to be here. So I'm warning you ahead of time. You're going to see a lot of Jacks this week within all of the spaces. Hopefully, you are a member of my free community, the Vault of Mastery, because we are going to be doing a Lionsgate experience within that free community. So please, please, please make sure you are signed up. It is free. You get to log in through a Kajabi platform, and we do full moon things and new moon things and all kinds of amazing awesomeness. Well, we're going to be bringing some potent Lionsgate activation energy over there this week. So make sure you sign up for the Vault of Mastery free community. Also, really excited about this as well. Like trying really hard to stay in my body. I don't know why I do it to myself. I don't know why I do it to myself. I schedule things way out in the future and then I get so excited. I'm like, I can't wait. I'm so impatient. I'm impatient. Radically Awakened starts today. My 5-month group course starts today, this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I literally have 1 seat left. I am freaking out. I cannot freaking wait. This is a 20-week program done in group form, and we are going to pause halfway through and take a trip to Joshua Tree, and we are going to be in a retreat experience. This is a hybrid course. Like, this is like fan freaking tastic. I am so excited, and there's 1 seat left. So, you didn't miss it. If you're still considering Radically Awakened, right now, today, you're going to want to get yourself all lined up with it. It is a 5K investment, pay in full, or you can make payments throughout the 5 months. The 5K also does include the retreat experience. So you get 20 weeks of me 3 times a week and a Joshua Tree experience within this 5K investment. It is a exciting time. It's an exciting time. So that starts today. Kayla's so excited. Yes, Kayla's excited. I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked. We've got some potent things that we are going to be teaching within the physical experience. We're starting off month 1 all about the physical alchemy. Then we're going to be working on the emotional alchemy, the energetic alchemy, the spiritual alchemy, the mental alchemy, which is so big. We're talking about lots and lots and lots of alchemy. How to become the alchemy that you need to shift and transform your world. There are going to be tangible things that we are going to be doing. This isn't just a me talk to you. There's things that you will be doing. Lots of activation every Friday within this 5-month. So you're going to get 20 if you're counting with me. 20 activations. This could be through meditation, it could be through journeys, it could be through healings. You are going to get 20 teachings. Like, this is like incredible. So 1 seat left. If you are interested, please DM me so that you can, or there's a link up at the top, but you can DM if you have any questions. We have Klarna and Afterpay that are going to take your payments and spread them even further than the 5 months. You could potentially be taking advantage of this course for less than $300 a month. This is time. It is time. If you are, we're going to talk a lot about nervous system and how to alchemize the nervous system so that you can remain in that state of peace even when there's things going on around you that create a little bit of chaos. Hello, cue the world. So I'm so excited for this. If you are interested, please DM. I can give you any information that you need. If you're like, holy smokes, I don't know where I've been. Yes, I want this. The link is in the comments. Go get yourself secured. There's 1 seat left. 1 seat left. And your girl's going to be over here hooting and hollering and doing all the damn things because we've got an amazing group of people already there that I just cannot wait to spend 20 weeks with. I'm so freaking pumped. The FOMO should be extremely real right now. You're missing out on something absolutely incredible. I think my favorite part of any group course is the events that take place within it that have nothing to do with me. Watching people come together and heal within each other's energies and from the things they thought were inadequate, like what they bring to a group. And we see when 2 or more are gathered, spirit is really, really, really present. And there's just so many amazing things going on. So again, go get yourself hooked up with that last spot so that we can thrive together. So Radically Awakened starts today. We've got the Lionsgate, which I mentioned, that's Friday. That's going to be an incredible thing that we are going to be doing in the Vault of Mastery. And then, of course, the full moon is happening on Saturday. That is also in the free group, the Vault of Mastery. We're going to be doing some purging. It's already happening for many of us. So this is going to be something that's going to lead us to very powerful and potent times. When I tuned in this morning, with the guides to give you today's experience. What are we talking about? What's the energy for the week ahead? Come forward, Zita, and explain it to us. The guides immediately chimed in very loud and clear. Excitement is in the air around the potential of your becoming. Oh, and it just made my whole heart start beating really fast. There's excitement in the air, meaning the spiritual realm is celebrating you already, excited already for the potential of what is there for you to step into that is going to support your becoming. Okay, 2 words that I want to hone in on here: potential. Why are we excited about potential? Why aren't we just excited about what's going to go on? Because you have free will. You're the one that has to say, I am ready for this, and I am stepping in to this expansive energy that's there for me. I am choosing to do so. They're excited for your choosing, but you still have to choose. You aren't just thrusted in to an experience, or I'm sorry, thrusted into an exceptional life. You have to choose an exceptional life. You have to choose that now's the time for you to thrive. You have to choose the faith right now, right? You have to choose. You can't just sit idly by and expect the whole universe to just, do the work for you. Like, that's not why you came here. You didn't come here for that. You came here to choose. There are a lot of people not choosing out of fear. And that doesn't excel your process. That doesn't support you with the next steps. I've had people come in the past few weeks. I've had readings. We've been doing some one-on-ones with people. And there's something I want to tell you about at the end of the video as well. But there have been people coming that are so ready. They're on the precipice. They're on the cusp of stepping into really big things. But the fear of the time it's going to take, the fear of the investment that is being asked to be made, the fear of the potential for failure. Like, this is what, like, whoa. If I felt from the top of my head to the tips of my toes that this potential opportunity was going to get me where I wanted to be, feel the way I wanted to feel, have the things I wanted to have, why would I let fear get in the way of my accepting this, or of my walking into this, right? So you have potential to step into something great, something amazing, but you're the one that has to walk yourself through. You're the one that has to walk yourself into the room, make the commitments, sign on the dotted line, show up for the event, the experience, the happening. It's not just enough to say in your mind, man, it would be amazing to have these expanded gifts, these expanded opportunities, these expanded way of living, this expanded way of feeling, and not do some sort of meeting the universe halfway. Like, the bigger part of you giving you that, man, it would be great if, is already ready for you to step into it. That's the hint, the cue that there's already energy formed for you. It's what are you going to do within the physical experience to move your needle forward, right? So the universe, the spirit guides are all excited about your potential of becoming. Becoming what? Becoming. It is becoming that you decided to come here. It is the expandedness of the experience, moving through the contrast and duality, that is going to get you to what your soul is really attracting you towards. Like, if you think of yourself as a magnet, and you know that the magnet is its most potent when you are feeling good, then you are going to sit in rooms that feel that way, participate in events that feel that way, go and experience places like the Starbuckses and the Barnes and Nobles that really promote that energy, right? For you to really focus in on amplifying that magnetic force of good, of yes, of more, of love. When you participate in the things you know are energies associated with what you know love to be, then you are attracting more of that to you. So your becoming is you being expanded into the version of you that is even closer towards that whole, what do you want to call it? The higher self, the Holy Spirit, the inner being. You know that you are close and or in alignment with it when you feel good. You know that you are distancing yourself from it, moving away from it when you don't feel good. The thing that I want to teach people is that you shouldn't have to get to rock bottom to know you're far away. I want people in moments, moments by moments by moments by moments, to have a very clear understanding of the indicators. This is why when we speak alchemy, changing one form of being to the next form of being, we're wanting to keep up with the wholeness. We're wanting to keep up with what the universe is calling us to be. The universe is calling you towards your greatness. The more that you feel good, the more you're on that path of greatness. Well, a subtle cue of something here just doesn't fit is going to be such a subtle shift that is going to be asked of you versus rock bottom that says this is going to be a minute to get myself back up into a vibrational space of feeling better and of being on course. Does this make sense? So when the guides say excitement's in the air around your potential to become, the universe is saying we have set a stage so beautiful for you that you in your choosing will enjoy it too. But you have to choose. Personal power is me choosing and not letting anything that is circumstantial get in the way of my deciding this is for me. This is me. When they say moving heaven and earth, we are declaring to the universe, this is for me. Come hell or high water, this is for me. It might not look like this is something that I can step fully into. Hello from Costa Rica. Hi, Courtney. But I'm trusting and I am having faith because I feel the pull and I feel the call. That's enough for us. That needs to be enough for us so that the universe can back us up with the resources that we need to make it happen. You remember you're a co-creation. You in physical, you in spiritual. If this is a co-partnership, you're not just all physical, praying that some divine blessing comes your way from some source outside of you. No, if you have the excitement to step into something, to become something, it's because it's potential to have it take place. I'm not going to sit here and get excited about oil changes on my vehicle if that's not something that I'm excited about. But you better believe going shopping for said vehicle might be something I'm more in alignment with. Do you understand what I mean? Like, you're not going to get a hint of something that's so far out of the scope for you. The higher version of you knows exactly where you are in relation to everything here in the physical world. So it's always sending you breadcrumbs and hits and little lightning bolts that say, ooh, this would be so good. Ooh, this would expand us greater. Ooh, there's going to be insight within this thing that you're meant to explore or have rock your world. Go, 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 go. But the physicalness and the ego that is here in the physical body goes, wait a minute. I don't have enough funds for that. Wait a minute. My bank account doesn't say go. My bank account says, wait a second. Oh, no, no, no. The people in places that are around here, they're not going to understand what I'm doing. No, my mother's opinion of what this is not good and it's not in alignment. I can't do that. Do you see? We talk ourselves out in the physical experience because of the ego. Rather than listening to the call of our soul, which is being dropped down at every moment of every day, to step forward into what it is that we know we are meant to do. What it is we know what we're meant to do is going to expand us into the becoming of. Does this make sense? And so there is so much for you within this week ahead. So much for you within this week ahead. There's excitement already setting a stage for what it is that you are meant to do so that you can become who it is you meant to be here in the physical world. They wanted the reminder. I'm going to put my notes up here so it doesn't look like I'm going too far for you. Contrast and duality. Contrast and duality, they keep us in the state of awareness. It keeps us in the state of knowing where we are along the journey. Do you know when you drive? Hi, Elaine. Hi, Elaine. How are you? From British Columbia. Woohoo! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your message is going to be for you at the end of the video. Choose card 1, 2, 3, ABC. Make sure you choose, and then you'll get your reading for the week. When we drive on the highway, we have mile markers, right? And they tell us where we are in this journey. Well, your emotions, right? The hits are your milestone, or like the milestones, if you will, the mile markers, that's a better word, as to where you are, getting closer or getting further away, right? The contrast and the duality, those are the happenings that get to either please you or get you into the know that we've got to make a little bit of a shift or a pivot, right? This week, the guides wanted me to break this down into three, okay? We're going to take the week slow because there's so much potential. We don't want to miss anything. It's kind of like going into, Christmas. You want to make sure you're devouring and savoring every single dish on the table. We're unwrapping every single gift real slow, like you're wanting to watch all the children open their gifts simultaneously. Like there's just so much for the senses that we want to make sure that we're present for. And so this week feels very similar to that. We want to get clear. We're talking clarity at the beginning of this week. We're going to do the homework. We're going to get our journals out. For those of you that didn't see my stories, my journals came. There's a whole box of them here. ASMR. These journals are magnificent. I've been writing in my journal already. Like, they're just freaking amazing. We're going to get our journals out. We're going to get really clear at the beginning of this week. When it comes to the balance, because again, eights are around balance, eights are also around wealth and prosperity. What is the balance that you might need within your money side of business, right? Like what is the clarity that you need to step into when it comes to how things are unfolding for you in the energy of exchange. They're talking about energetic exchange here. Are you putting out the energy and getting back the value of it? Because here's where we start creating boundaries. Here's where we start pulling our energy back. Here's where we start getting really, really clear, because we run the risk of burnout if we're putting way more out than what we're getting back. This is always an energetic exchange, right? When you go in the physical world and you decide you're going to take a position at a job, a company, and you say to the manager, what are you going to pay for my time, for the resource of my energy? And they say, we'll pay you this much dollars a week or a month or a year or an hour. And you say, okie dokie then. It's on you to stay within the parameter, not giving too much, but also making sure you show up for the exact amount that was going to be exchanged, you see? Because you want them always to be giving you what is your value based off the energy you're putting out, right? Here's where we do this in our everyday life. Are we giving way too much value to other people's thoughts and opinions? Are we giving out way too much time to those that aren't reciprocating that in any manner? We want to get really clear at the beginning of this week, and then we want to start midweek. We're talking Wednesday, Thursday. Start to set the intention. Okay, we're setting an intention for ourselves. One could call it a goal, and that would be fine, but we're setting an intention for ourselves, because here's what we want to meet. Here's what we want to have shift. Here's what we want to have change, because this portal that is very well open and active already peaks on Friday, and it peaks in potency. It peaks in a thinnest of veil type of way, where what we are setting an intention for, we're going to be able to smell it, taste it, feel it, and listen to it so clearly. But we've got to know what the intentions are before we can have that happen. We want to know what it is that we are very deliberately creating with the universe. And then as we step into Friday and Saturday's energy, again, you've got a Lion's Gate on the Friday, then you've got a full moon on the 9th. And full moons are purging out. We're letting go. It's kind of like we went shopping for all the amazing things, and then we get to the register and we're like, yeah, this is definitely what I want. This can go back. This I definitely can't wait to be with. And this, no, thank you. Right? So we're setting back the things that aren't serving us. We're getting back to the universe what we've used and no longer need, so that we can have the capacity for the more that we want to put on the belt. Yes, I want to create this. Yes, I want to experience this. Yes, I want to have this. Right? The Lion's Gate helping us even more with that clarity and potency. The full moon saying, okay, last call for anything you want to discard here, so that as we ride the wave back down, we start having the unfolding of these manifestations, the unfolding of, oh my gosh, I'm in alignment once more. I'm active in my cellular, in my DNA like never before. I know. I don't just have faith. I know. I am in my knowing season, not my faith season. I am in my knowing season. Faith is amazing. We can't do life without faith, right? But the knowing season, oh man, that's a very potent and powerful place to be. Very potent and powerful. We're talking acceptance and surrender, creation and allowance, action and flow, focus and ease. Like, this is what this Lionsgate energy is asking. Balance, 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 balance. There's always going to be give and a little bit of take, and a little bit of give and a little bit of take, But when we get very deliberate with our energy, it's not seeping everywhere and leaking all over the place. We have more discernment than ever before. Yeah. So good. So good. So good. All right. Oh, so I had my announcement that I want to give you. I want to give you your cards as well. I'm going to shuffle and tell you about my little thing. In honor of Lionsgate, because it's my favorite time. I am a Leo rising, so Lionsgate, Leo season, my favorite time. In honor of this, my little Lionsgate present for you, I want to do 15-minute psychic sessions for $88. So I'm going to give you the link where you can go and schedule a Lionsgate psychic session. $88, 15 minutes, you and me. It is like a mile marker. It's the mile marker. You don't need a whole, big, huge layout. All you need is just to tune in real quick. What's going on right here? I got one area that I really need focus, or shifts or changes on. This is going to be for you. $88. There's no cap to how many you can purchase. So go ahead and go crazy. $88 for 15-minute psychic sessions. These are done via Zoom. So you and I will schedule some time together, meet via Zoom, have it recorded so you can listen back on it. Gosh, these are like everybody's favorite because we get so much covered in 15 minutes. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. You'll get exactly what you need. All right, let's see. Card number 1. There it is. It's the Arrow card. What? Oh my goodness. All of my friends that chose A or card number 1. If you've been feeling like, I'm going to raise my hand for this one, you've been being pulled back and you are so ready for the launch, here's your confirmation that it's time to soar. Here's your confirmation that arrow's finally being let loose and you're going to soar. This is amazing energy. This is you getting really clear in advance of this as to where you're going. An arrow never goes backwards. It only moves forwards, and it moves in the direction that it is guided. So where you are guiding through your intention, through your thoughts, through the frequency of vibration that you are putting out, that is where you can be sure, certain, have a knowing your arrow is traveling very quickly, very rapidly. Look at that. What? So good. So good. So good. Kayla chose card 1. Girl, man. You and I are both ready for that arrow to be launched. Launch it, baby. We are ready. Let's go. Awesome. All right, let's go to card number 2, or B. We had some B's in the thread. Come on, baby. Where are we? Lining it up. No more jumpers. Only card number 1. Matthias! Oh my goodness. We love when Matthias comes to the party. Matthias's energy is so grounding. In order to clear the things that we are no longer wanting to be connected with, right? They're weighing us down. Matthias comes in with a selenite wand and says, we have to get clear about what no longer serves us. There's a lot of emphasis on this because you can't move beyond circumstances if you're not going to show up and be willing to move beyond circumstances. Okay? Matthias is talking to you, you stubborn little you that's so afraid if I take that step and it doesn't work, the heartbreak and the disappointment, I don't think I can, I'm just going to stay right here. Matthias is like, no, I've cleared the path. I have cleared the path. You have the animal realm. Those are bluebirds giving you the messages that you need. You have to have that That bravery and that courage, right? Leo, the lion, my lion is coming forward. Oh my gosh, I like this. I don't say I can't even talk when this energy moves forward. Big face, big mane, right? And just that bravery and that courage to take those steps forward. You've been working through it. You've been struggling with it. You've been trying to move it forward. It's like they give me the lotus. But there's no lotus without the mud. Maybe you've been in the mud and you're like, God damn it, I can't do it anymore. Matthias is letting you know you have to get clear about what it is you can't do anymore so that you keep yourself focused on what you can be doing. Does this make sense? No longer doing this. No longer doing this. If I know, Abraham Hicks would say, we know what we don't want so that we can know what we do want. Yeah. I know what I don't want so that I can know what I do want. That's why contrast and duality exists. You know what you don't want. You've had your fill of what you don't want. Now we have to start creating in our mind, creating in our energy field, creating with our words and our intention what it is we do want. How do you do that? Okay, you do that through that focus, through the focused thought, through focus visualization. Matthias is coming with the selenite wand to clear the energy. You know what you don't want. It's time to step into what you do. This is a powerful and potent message for all of those that chose B. All right, let's get to C, shall we? Let's get to C, or card number 3. Clarity. I love the energy of this card. I mean, when this card comes up in any type of personal reading, it is a pause. It's like a hang on just a second and let's just take a peek at where we are. Let's just take a peek at where we've been. There's a lot of us that are wanting to move things forward, but we are being asked to take a step back and look at through reflection. To reflect doesn't mean to go back into the past, but what it means is to become aware of the past so that we can take a beat on, and this could be through your journaling, revisiting the journaling that's been going on. It could be, looking at the affirmations that you've been saying for so long that just don't hit you emotionally anymore. It's like stopping for a minute and taking a look at what's like not giving you some sort of energetic boost. Because the ego, when it gets attached or connected to something, it gets into this autopilot, right? Routine rut, if you will. Then we're showing up and we're doing something out of a habit rather than an activation. And so clarity helps us, and the portal here, stepping into the next opportunity, right? The next level of vibrational awareness, right? We can move up on the vibrational scale. What once felt good now feels really amazing or awesome or peace or light or whatever your next vibration would be. Things feel good. Kick it up a notch. Clarity is going to help you get the understanding of where you are in relation to where you want to be. Okay. So for those of you who chose this card, the clarity, you can't ask a question without already having an answer. Clarity is going to get you that answer, but you've got to be quiet long enough with the intention of revealing it, having it revealed to you. You have to be quiet long enough to hear it, to smell it, to taste it, to experience it, to have it happen in the outside world where you can pick up on it. Not everything is going to come audibly. Not everything is going to come from a card. Not everything is going to come in the ways that we expect it to. Sometimes it's a conversation with a friend that gives you that one line and you're like, that's exactly what I needed to hear today. Maybe it's a YouTube video. That's that conversation I needed to have today. Your clarity is going to come, no doubt, when you get clear about where you want to be, when you purge away anything stepping out to potentially block you or get in the way of your expansion. Because, this is the card, Jax. I can't do it through the video. Because your ability to move forward can't come without your deliberate intention to move forward. Deliberately intending to move forward. Clearing the things that are in the way, clearing the things that just need my attention. Yes, I'm ready to let you go. Yes, I'm ready to end that particular experience or a thought pattern or habit or behavior. Yes, I'm ready for the clarity necessary for me to know my next step, my next vibration, my next state of being that's going to allow me to take advantage of the week's energy so that I can create more prosperity, create more of a sense of wealth, create more of a presence of abundance, surrounded always by the abundance that the world offers us, right? There's so much through nature, so much through, our ability to connect with it and see how it's supported, that we can tap into, that lets us, the security and the safety within ourselves lets us see and feel that. Okay. Very emotion driven week ahead, which is why we say get really clear and have an awareness of where you are in relation to it so that you know how to step out each day from a more balanced and aligned state, because that's where everything is balanced, aligned, lined up for you, excited for your having, excited for your happening. We want to participate in it all. We don't want to, miss anything, so to speak. And so you prioritizing your alignment, your balance first thing in the morning is going to be key, and how you're going to make use of this potent energy that's around you right now. This is an amazing, amazing time. Cosmically, right? We've got so much lining up. But it's also an amazing time within a year for us to still have room to pivot, to get all of what we created in January still out on the paper, still out in the physical world, still manifesting here in our world. So excited. If you have been listening and considering the Radically Awakened program, again, that starts this evening. We will be meeting live within our sacred community at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get into the DMs so we can make it happen for you. Radically Awakened is going to be a 20-week experience that also includes a trip to Joshua Tree, a you and me at Joshua Tree, and an amazing B&B, experiencing some incredibly grounding energy. It's going to be so good. All of it is included in the package, the program package. So please reach out so we can get you secured. We dropped the link for 15-minute psychic sessions at $88. No cap to how many you can get of those, so go ahead and take advantage of that. We'll get you in this week. We've got some space to chit chat and to meet. We'll get you in this week so we can get you the clarity. If you are struggling with that, we can get you the vibrational shift or change that needs to be happening through healing. We'll get you everything you need. We'll get you hooked up. All right, my friends, thank you for joining me today, taking a little bit of Sunday time away so that we could chit chat. So many things in the making, so many things happening. Just trying to stay grounded and enjoy it, not rush it along. That's Jackie's message for the week. Stay grounded. Don't rush it along. All right, friends, I will see you in many, 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 many other spaces. Have a great rest of you. Hi, Donna. When did you pop in? I didn't even see you. How did you? Somebody let the door open and Donna Weld snuck in. Hi, beautiful. How are you? You're welcome, Courtney. Ah, so good. You're welcome, Suzanne. Oh my goodness. I love it when faces come around. So excited. All right, my friends. I'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Ciao.